Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, joined by
Just banana.
Just Banana Michael. Oh yeah, Just Banana Michael's back because he's the big banana fanboy and had another banana stout, and he was like, "I want to taste some of that banana goodness." Brett whispered in his ear, "Yeah, you should go drink the banana.
Drink the banana. Banana.
I wonder what shenanigans will go on in this year's Christmas calendar.
Yeah, me too.
We're doing one again this year for sure. We haven't planned it yet, but it will probably happen very soon. At least the shooting of it, because we're almost in October.
You're in October.
Time goes fast. So this is a banana stout. This is one I got on Tavour from Anchorage, and this is Anchorage Brewing Company's Into Nothingness.
Actually, there's exactly 3 months till 24th of December.
Oh yeah, because it's the 24th today of September. So, but look at this amazing artwork.
Yeah, this is just amazing. All of the
Anchorage's new art style is just so
fantastic.
Yeah. And they've been making a lot of these crazy rich, thick Imperial stout aged in Missouri oak and then conditioned on adjuncts. And this is one of them. We've been lucky enough to get almost every single one they've released since, May maybe? There's only a few we didn't get. But this, or a few, no. We actually got all of them, I think. Now I think of it. You tried 2 of them. You tried Explorer and the hazelnut one.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried the hazelnut one yet myself. But this is Into Nothingness, and this is a banana stout, as we said. This is pretty much the same ingredients as Too Legit to Split. It's an Imperial stout aged in Missouri oak barrels, finished on banana, coconut, and Madagascar vanilla beans, and it's 15%. So we'll see. A lot of people told me this is crazy, decadent, and vulgar.
And sweet.
And sweet. So, but I hate sweet unless it's stout. That's like one of the only styles I can forgive sweetness.
I totally agree.
So, this will be interesting. What do you think of the color?
It looks, when you poured it up, it looked exactly like engine oil. Yeah. It was so thick, and this is just a beautiful beer.
Yeah.
I love when the head is so
dark
and rich.
It looks crazy.
It looks crazy good.
And it's like when you swirl it, there's just like this layer of brown film on the side of the glass.
Oh my god, it looks thick.
It looks really thick.
It looks really good.
Yeah. You want to check out the aroma?
I almost already did from here.
Okay, well
let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, wow. There is so much ripe banana. I think there's even more ripe, legit banana character on this than the other one.
Yeah, but this is just...
It's so much denser.
Yeah, but also you can really smell the beer. You smell a lot of banana, but also a lot of umami and roastiness and...
This is pastry done right again from Anchorage. But this smells like it's going to be crazy sweet though. But there is definitely umami, roasty malt underneath. There's like brownie batter, milky coconut.
And I say the banana here is so sweet. It smells like when it almost gone black. Totally sweet, ripe, overripe banana.
Almost like a banana vanilla custard aroma.
Banana bread or something.
Yeah. I really like that there's a dry woodiness on the back, and then there's like a roasty, malty profile and like a umami profile.
I hope we can taste the base beer.
I hope it's going to be like that. It's not just going to be sugar water. Because it smells sweet and caramel.
It would be the first time this would be sugar water.
Yeah. There's so much caramel too. It's almost like creme brulee, banana creme brulee vibes.
If this was an Amundsen, things would have been so different.
Yeah, because it's been all fake flavoring agents instead.
Yeah, and a really thin base.
Yeah. You know, there's so much caramel too. I think it's one of the most caramelly, like almost like a dulce de leche or like the fudge you have on a caramel fudge sundae ice.
Yeah, it's the same caramelly character as Too Legit to Split. But that was also very caramelly.
So much more intense.
Yeah, on all parameters.
Yeah.
I want to taste this.
Man, it smells crazy. Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is so vulgar.
Fuck, it tastes so good. If you could just play a rerun of the last clip we did with the banana beer, this is almost the same things I'm gonna say. Fuck, this is just so well done. It is so well done.
It is sweet.
It is very sweet, but it also has saltiness. It has the umami. It has the robust, roasty base. But, I mean, fuck, it's just awesome beer.
It almost tastes like bourbon. There's almost like a caramelized bourbon thing. It's almost like just like bananas covered in caramel sauce, sprinkled with coconut.
But I think that's the oak barrel combined with the high volume and the spirit.
There's both like milky coconut, but there's also like this toasty umami dromike topping coconut.
Yes, exactly. There's a dromike vibe to this one.
Yeah. Like caramelized coconut.
Is it coconut
brown sugar. Yeah. So coconut, vanilla, and banana, just like Too Legit to Split. No, they also had, that one also had cocoa nibs. And this maybe isn't super chocolatey. There is a bit of a brownie batter thing, but the big thing is like, it's like this banana caramel fudge sundae type thing. It's so fun to try some of the European attempts at doing these very extreme pastry stouts. It's not like this at all. Like, this is just, but this is also crazy vulgar stuff, but it tastes really fucking good. And I can appreciate this stuff much more in a stout than I could in a super fruited sour where they do stuff like this. But just because like I just think it suits the style better, and then it's
so sweet.
It is sweet.
Thick and
I think it is a bit too sweet for its own good.
Yeah, it could have done it with a little less sweetness, but it's again. They try to balance it out with the umami and the saltiness, so it doesn't get too cloying.
But the sweetness 100% hides all the alcohol. There's no trace of 15% alcohol in this. Nothing.
A bit, you can feel it a bit as it prickles in your mouth, but that's it.
A little bit. But fuck, man, it's such an onrush of crazy, intense, overripe banana covered with caramel sauce and like a coconut sprinkle, really. And then it's almost like I'm also getting like banana vanilla custard vibes, like a creme brulee. Yeah. And then there is a little bit of drying woodiness, but it's super light. And then a little bit of a rich umami, almost like soy saucy.
It's sweet licorice.
Flavor. Yeah, sweet licorice. Yeah.
Not too much, but a little bit.
Yeah.
The Finnish sweet licorice.
Mm-hmm. I won't personally call it world class just because I think it's too sweet, but I much more enjoy this than like the crazy pastry beers and whatnot. Yeah. A pastry beer, super fruited sour, pastry sours and stuff like that. But I think it's just maybe a little bit too much of everything. But I will say I like it as much as the Too Legit to Split personally. That one I could maybe drink a little more in the long run, so I'm gonna go 93 on this, I think, and then 94 still on the Too Legit to Split, just because I could drink more of it. It's close to world class, but I think for me to really be world class, I'd want a little bit more stout characters, and I'd want a little less sweetness. But I think a lot of people, if you love the pastry crazy sweet stuff and the crazy pastry beers and super intense and especially banana beers, this is going to be like a world-class beer for you. I think a lot of people who's not tried the crazy extreme American pastry beers that love the European brewed ones, they need to try and dive into this because I think their minds will be totally...
And then blend this like you blend 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Just to start with a little bit of stout and a lot of water, because this is just like unwatered saftevand. What do you call that?
Watered down, just like straight cordial syrup from making cordial.
Exactly.
I think though this would really benefit from a bourbon barrel or some kind of rye whiskey barrel. Just get some spiciness and wanting to cut it.
Perhaps whiskey actually for this one, or rum.
I think a shot of, to be 100% honest, it's something I never do, but I think if you put a shot of a spirit, just a little dollop in the glass, would actually balance out some of all that sweetness.
You could try that after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my rating, I think I gave the other one 97.
Yeah.
This is going to be 95, 96. Yeah, between that. Because it's too sweet. It's actually too intense, too thick, too much. And I actually think the one we got last time was a bit better.
Yeah. It was just a bit more cohesive.
Yeah.
And drinkable.
Yeah, I agree. But it is a fantastic
and it's still a drinkable beer even though it's sweet. Like it's...
Yeah,
it's a sipper, even though we're drinking it real fast.
That's because we have to do this review, Peter.
Yeah. So, but I think we're gonna end it here for a sec, and then I don't know Michael if he's gonna have some, but I want to try and put a little drop of rye whiskey in this.
Yeah, me too.
So see how it is.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a sec. So we just, it smells really fucking insane now. We just added a small dollop of Rittenhouse Rye, because I felt like rye would do best in this.
Yeah.
It smells insane. It smells really, like, it cuts so much of the sweetness because it's like spicy rye. But the fun thing Michael smelled this before we put in anything, and he said it actually also smells a little bit.
I don't
like
know
banana.
if that was because
But
it
I
just
think
has banana.
Maybe I think you know there is a fruitiness to it. That could be banana, but now smelling that and going back to this is so much spicy rye, so much spicy rye. But hey, let's try, Into the Nothingness with a little bit of Rittenhouse Rye in it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that cuts it. That really cuts the sweetness.
That really does it.
Wow. That is awesome.
That is really awesome.
Wow.
The sweetness is just cut right
It's
where
just
it
like
should.
It's like the spiciness from the rye whiskey, just like, and then you get that layer of
really
spicy.
taste this.
Yeah. And you get that really nice oaky, woody flavor, also to combat all that sweet banana. Fuck, that's really good. If you have a bottle of this you haven't cracked yet, try and add a small dollop of rye whiskey. Not necessarily Rittenhouse, but whatever rye you have. And if you don't have rye, maybe try bourbon or rum even. Yeah. Like often I'm not an advocate for blending beer with straight spirit because I think it thins it out. But in this case, this beer is so thick.
It was just, 5-7 drops or something.
Yeah.
Not more than that.
Yeah, it was just a little bit.
In this.
Yeah. You can try and adjust yourself, but...
If you have 10 bottles of this, you can just try it out.
Just because the beer is so thick, it doesn't thin it out in any way. And I feel like the rye whiskey boosts the umami. That works fucking really well.
Yeah, it boosts it. Yeah, I agree. It's got a more salty note.
Yeah, and like just a more savoriness.
Yeah,
Really
I totally agree.
Okay, you got it from us. When you drink really crazy sweet pastry stouts that are not barrel aged, try another shot of spirit, especially when they're this thick and rich, because it's not going to dilute anything.
A new trend: bottle blended.
Bottle blended pastry
spirit blended beer.
But I think I will say if you blended straight spirit into a beer that is not as decadent as rich as this, it wouldn't work.
Of course.
It's just because this beer is so crazy sweet and rich.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. So. And then just a little bit. Just
you really can always experiment with more yourself, but I think this is pretty great because you get just some balance in it. But yeah, that was fun. So if you had it, guys, let us know what you thought of it. As always, subscribe to the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Get to see your thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and we're going to say cheers in crazy banana beer. And see you guys in another beer review.
Banana review.